Hello my friends, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make the best class setup for the ICR7 in Black Ops 4. Now I picked this gun for a couple of reasons. One, it has a really good fire rate. If you get the right attachments on it, it has no recoil and it has really good damage. Now, before we get into perks and gear and stuff like that, I'm going to be talking about the attachments on the gun. So the first attachment you can get is an optic. Now there's a bunch of optics. I currently don't have one equipped because I like the iron sights. I find them really nice. But if you want one, I recommend either the Reflex or the Recon. The Reflex is good for running and gunning close range combat. The Recon is good for medium to long range because of its zoomable capabilities. Now, for attachments, I really recommend grip 1 and 2. The reason for this is because these attachments will make it so your gun has no recoil at all. It may jump like a centimeter or two, but then it will instantly go back to where you're aiming. Like, there's no recoil in this thing, so it's just a godly gun. And to add on top of that, put a long barrel so you can shoot people at longer distances with no recoil. So it's really just a sniper machine gun. It's just awesome. Now for my secondary, I have the rocket launcher, which is the Hellion Salvo. Now I have this mainly because if you're running around using the ICR7, someone could call in a UAV or a counter UAV or a score streaks that keeps killing you. Now having this will allow you to kill all those score streaks and allow you to go and get more kills. So it's just a really handy thing to have as your secondary. In gear, I have the stim shot, but you can choose whatever you like. If you want to hear what I recommend the stim shot or the body armor. Stim shot allows you to heal faster and more often while maintaining the control of your weapon. What that means is that while you're healing, you can still shoot, and the stim shot will let you heal super fast, like not even a second. And it's handy because if you're in a gunfight and then you go to cover and you know that the enemy's low, you can quickly heal up and then get the drop on him since he's low. Now for body armor, this gives you increased protection from initial bullet damage, reduced movement speed while equipped. Now this is awesome, but you have reduced movement speed, but I'll show you how to counteract that in a second. But increased protection from initial bullet damage, that allows you to take more hits from enemies before dying, so you can kill them with a little bit of extra health. Now for equipment, I have special issue equipment for the reason of it has no cost. And the reason that the frag grenades suck in this game for some reason. Black Ops 3 and all the other games, they're just awesome. Really great way to flesh out enemies, and these ones, they just suck. And anyways. Now for perks are a really important thing to me. And I find that they can have the difference between life and death in a match. So for perk 1, I have the Engineer. And this will allow you to detect enemy equipment and score streaks through walls and reroll and booby trap care packages. Now what this allows you to do is that you can see any equipment or traps from the enemies through walls, and they'll be outlined and seen in red. And you'll be able, so let's say you got a care package and you got an RCXD and you hate that. You could re-roll it and you could get a Hellstorm or something like that. And you can also find, what you can do is booby trap them. So if you find an enemy, you can just trap it, so if they come and collect it, they get blown up and killed. Now for perk 2, I have lightweight, and going back to what I said about the body armor, if you get lightweight, it allows you to move faster while sprinting and take no damage when falling. Now this is awesome because now you can move faster, so you don't really have the reduced movement speed while equipped. Now a little tip for you guys with lightweight. With the ICR7, I like to jump corners, and what that means that since I have lightweight, I can move faster and jump further. So if I'm turning a corner and I think an enemy's there, I'll jump so they can't hit me, and I can hit them. Now for the last perk, I have Dead Silence. And what Dead Silence allows me to do is move quietly and resist detection from acoustic sensor. So that means, well, first let's show you what an acoustic sensor is. What that is that enemy movements are easier to hear. Now, I find that kind of useless unless you're in Blackout, but this isn't Blackout. And it's quite awesome because if someone's camping, they're gonna hear you coming. So if you have dead silence, they can't hear you coming, and if you know they're there, you can get the drop on them and kill them. And that pretty much, oh, before one thing, then put a cool cam on it. It just makes the ICR really awesome, or any clan tags or kill counter, because this is just a showy gun in general that you can customize and make look awesome. But that pretty much concludes the video of how to make the best ICR7 class setup. So, see you later.